What's up, guys? We saw a handful of blockbuster sport trades in 2018 that promised to change history. Jimmy Butler to the 76ers. Wow. Erik Karlsson going to the San Jose Sharks. Oh my god. We took a look at 10 superstar players who need a change of scenery and which teams are perfect landing spots for them. But what will the price be to acquire them? I'm Jason Biondo, and today we present 10 major sport trades that need to happen in 2019. Make sure to subscribe and put on your notifications because we post videos every single day. Every day's a new video, so why would you not subscribe? It's a great idea. Number 10, Andrew Wiggins heads to Charlotte. All-star point guard Kemba Walker has been a one-man show for the Charlotte Hornets over the last few years. If owner Michael Jordan could just supply Walker with one big-time playmaker, Charlotte could be a top team in the Eastern Conference. Why not Minnesota Timberwolves small forward Andrew Wiggins? He's reportedly unhappy in Minnesota, and he'd be the ideal complement for Walker. Walker and Wiggins would be a formidable scoring duo, and it would make Charlotte a perennial playoff team. Meanwhile, the T-Wolves get some needed cap relief and other assets to build around superstar Karl Anthony Towns. Number 9, Emmanuel Sanders rides to Dallas. When the Denver Broncos traded Demaryius Thomas to the Houston Texans at the 2018 deadline, it was a sign that the team president John Elway wants to get young again. He has a promising wideout in Courtland Sutton and a special running back in Phillip Lindsay. The Broncos need to rebuild this offense, and dealing with the speedy and beloved Emmanuel Sanders would give Elway cap relief and opens up the door for more younger players to step up. The Dallas Cowboys would be the perfect landing spot for Sanders. Amari Cooper is the only reliable wideout Dak Prescott has. Imagine Cooper, Sanders, and running back Ezekiel Elliott all rounding out an offense led by Prescott. That'd be crazy. Sanders is a free agent in 2020, and it's hard to envision Denver extending him when he's in his early 30s. It helps the rebuild process while the Cowboys get another offensive weapon and boast their championship hopes. Number 8, PK Subban joins Oil Country. Like all great NHL teams, the Nashville Predators will be forced to bid farewell to some key players because of the salary cap. Nashville has extended most of its core players, but captain and all-star defenseman Roman Josi is going to cost them a lot of money on his new deal. That means GM David Poley stands little chance of affording Norris Trophy blue liner PK Subban, who cost them $9 million through the 2021 and 2022 season. There have been talks that the Preds will look to shed his salary, and the Edmonton Oilers are the perfect fit for him. The team needs a world-class blue liner to complement the talents of Connor McDavid, who is only the greatest hockey player on the planet. The dude's nuts. Edmonton has some big pieces they can offer. Young blue liner Evan Bouchard is a great start. Perhaps talented winger Jesse Puljujarvi. Plus, multiple draft picks, prospects, and roster players. Nashville can't afford to keep Subban. Edmonton can afford him, and they need him really bad. The Predators get multiple assets and cap space. The Oilers get a franchise-changing player. It's a win-win. Number 7, Indians send Corey Kluber to the Bronx. The Cleveland Indians have ruled the AL Central since 2016, but that's coming to an end really soon. The Minnesota Twins and Chicago White Sox are loaded with young talent and strong farm systems. Cleveland will need to start rebuilding as their title window comes to an end. And some believe Cy Young winner Corey Kluber will get traded. It's going to be hard for them to extend him when his contract is up, but hey, the New York Yankees should be able to hit him with an offer that can't be refused. GM Brian Cashman loves dealing for all-star pitchers. Fortunately for Cashman, he's loaded with quality talent and elite farm system to make the deal work. Trading catcher Gary Sanchez isn't a crazy idea, along with other premium prospects. The price for Kluber will be high, but the Yankees are in win-now mode. They have the pieces to get Kluber. While Cleveland will get some big pieces to help them rebuild, it's a great deal. Number 6, Blues deal Vladimir Tarasenko to the Islanders. Ah, how the mighty have fallen. The St. Louis Blues were once a juggernaut in the Western Conference, but younger and more skilled teams in the Central Division have caught up to them. The Blues are in no man's land, and now many think they'll look to deal sniper Vladimir Tarasenko, and thus begin a massive rebuilding project. He is a lock for 30 goals and 70 points a season. He's one of the NHL's elite scorers and top skaters. They would get so much for him. So why hold on to the guy if you're not going to win again anytime soon? I mean, I'm an Islanders fan, so I'm just saying, give him to us, please. We need him. You don't need him. You're not going to win. We need him. We're the Islanders. Send him over. To be honest, the Islanders are playing surprisingly decent hockey in the post-Tavares era, and this guy will put us right back in playoff contention. A package consisting of one of their top prospects, Noah Dobson, or Oliver Wahlstrom, along with one of their key roster players or 2 or 3 draft picks should be enough. With this trade, the Islanders regain playoff contender status, and the Blues add more young assets to their strong prospect pool. It works out nicely for both sides, so just saying, you guys should probably do it as an Islander fan, please. Number 5, Erik Karr fixes Jags QB problems. Okay, so it's time for the Jacksonville Jaguars to give up on Blake Bortles forever. With Oakland Raiders head coach Jon Gruden trading away franchise cornerstones Khalil Mack and Amari Cooper, many believe quarterback Erik Karr is next. Like Bortles, Carr needs a fresh start. The Jaguars have a championship caliber defense and a powerful ground game led by Leonard Fournette. An above average QB is the only thing missing in their championship puzzle. Given his crazy contract, Carr wouldn't cost the Jaguars much in the trade. Gruden would surely give him away for 1 or 2 draft picks. Maybe the Jaguars can attach an expensive contract in return as well. Just an idea. Jacksonville really can't waste any more time. Gruden wants to rebuild the whole thing in Oakland, so why shouldn't the Jaguars try to take the talented QB off the Raiders' hands? Low risk, high reward. Number 4, Draymond Green heads to the Big Apple. The Golden State Warriors are going to break up soon. Kevin Durant could leave in free agency. Klay Thompson is in line for the Supermax contract extension, and Defensive Player of the Year Draymond Green won't come cheap on his next deal. By 2020, the Warriors will have certainly lost one of their 4 core players. Assuming KD winds up staying in Golden State, the front office will have to trade Green. No way they can afford giving him a shiny new deal. The New York Knicks look like an ideal fit for Green. Owner James Dolan wants to rebuild a winner quickly. He's got a franchise star to build around in Kristaps Porzingis, but imagine if he got Green on his hands. The Knicks could offer up 2018 first-rounder Kevin Knox, their first selection in 2019, plus other picks. Maybe veteran Tim Hardaway Jr. or point guard Trey Burke help Dolan seal the deal. Might make sense for the Warriors to get something for Green rather than lose him for nothing. Green puts the Knicks back in playoff contention. It's perfect for both sides. Number 3, Rob Gronkowski to the Lions. Having grown tired in Foxborough, New England Patriots tight end Rob Gronkowski was nearly dealt to the Detroit Lions. But the 6'6" star admitted he nixed a trade and would have retired if dealt. Well, Gronkowski had a down year in 2018, and you can't help but wonder if he'll want a change of scenery after all. The Patriots surely won't give the oft-injured Pro Bowler an extension that carries him into his 30s, but the Lions would love to take on Gronk, giving quarterback Matt Stafford a new weapon to work with. Gronkowski would be reunited with Matt Patricia, who was with Gronk in New England from 2010 to 2017 as the team's defensive coordinator. Sounds like a pretty good deal to us. Oh, and Bill Belichick would probably only want 1 or 2 mid-round picks for him, so they should do it, to be honest. Number 2, Mike Trout to the Phillies. The greatest player in baseball can enter free agency after the 2020 season. Seeing how Mike Trout is deserving a huge contract, but playing on a non-contending team, it makes all the sense in the world for the Angels to trade him. The Angels will only have made the playoffs once since Trout burst into the scene in 2012. They have a bad farm system and aren't anywhere close to contention. Why give Trout a $500 million deal when you ain't gonna win with him anytime soon? Like it or not, Angels fans, it's only gonna make sense to trade Trout. I mean, he might want to leave on his own terms anyway. The Phillies are the perfect team for Trout. Ownership has stated that they don't mind being stupid with how they spend money. Philly is a big market baseball team, and they're loaded with young roster players and elite prospects. As the Phillies inch closer to title contention, it makes sense to trade for Trout and give him a record-breaking MLB contract. It sounds crazy, but maybe Philly could give up, like, I don't know, who knows, their 5 best prospects, maybe ace pitcher Aaron Nola. Just an idea. The Angels have to trade Trout eventually. Better to get max value in return by dealing him before his contract year. And Phillies have every incentive to get him now. Number 1, Anthony Davis to the Lakers. All signs point to New Orleans Pelicans star Anthony Davis getting traded. Why stay with the team that isn't good enough to contend for titles? Rumors have suggested that he wants to play with LeBron James in Lakerland, which makes all the sense in the world. If Magic Johnson can win the LeBron sweepstakes, he can sure as heck win the Davis sweepstakes. Los Angeles can offer a great package to the Pelicans for Davis. How about point guard Lonzo Ball and other young talents like Kyle Kuzma and Brandon Ingram? Why not throw in 2 first-rounders and a second-round pick to sweeten it? Why not? Sweeten it up. It'd be a great return for the Pelicans, who would still be a competitive team. Meanwhile, LeBron and Davis team up for the next super team, one that could easily win a championship or 2. This is the ultimate must-have sports trades of all must-have sports trades. LA, New Orleans, make her happen. Do it. What other major sports trades need to happen in 2019? Join us links in the comment section below. Make sure to follow myself and Total Pro Sports on social media. We post great content all the time. Just like check out our profile. Be like, oh, that's his profile, that's cool. And if you don't like it, don't follow him. You should at least check it out because I think we have some good content on there. If you like this video, make sure to give it a like right down there. One click. That's all you gotta do. I know you liked it, so might as well do it. And if this is your first time around TPS, make sure to subscribe because we post videos every single day. Every day's a new video, so why would you not subscribe? Of course, thanks so much for watching. I'm Jason Biondo, and I'll see you later.
My knee.